Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So here we are. Just look at that water. What do you see? I'll tell you what I see. I see dirty water. That's because yesterday we had a major rain event that lasted most of the day. Just the other side of the bridge is a pumping station. This bayou is a natural bayou, but it's used as a drainage canal. Unlike most drainage canals, it has a lot of natural habitat, but it does drain quite a huge area. That's why all this water is dirty, because these pumping stations, which there's this one and another one further down that way, they draw in all this dirty water as the rain is hitting the neighborhoods and the town, coming off the streets and everything, off properties, through the tunnels, through the ditches and everything. It ends up here. So usually the day after a major rain event, this area that I'm standing at is going to be the dirtiest. And this is where we're going to start. This is a quick Tenkara session. It's all about timing right now. It is almost 6 p.m. and sunset is at 7:40. So we have less than 2 hours, more than an hour and a half. Definitely more time if I stop talking and just get on top of it. Now today we're focused on panfish. That is pretty much in this area what you're going to get on the fly. And here is the fly. It's a little chartreuse and black kabari. Smoothing this level line out to get the memory of the spool out of it, so it's a little more straight. When it comes to panfish and the fly, I find that it's the most productive if you come out during the most productive time, which would be prime time, a major feeding period of the day. And there we go. Hence why I say it's all about timing right now. We don't have the best looking conditions water-wise, but we are here right as prime time starts. We have a little bit of time, but it is a good little bit of time. All right, let's put the cap in my pocket. This is a 12-foot, fairly lightweight and light action rod by Region. It's called the Bard Creek 12. One of my favorite rods, Tenkara rods for panfish. By all accounts, the sky looks threatening. However, there's not a crazy percentage of rain right now. By the hour, it's 1%, 1%, 1%, 2%, something like that. It doesn't quite look, but it is that. First cast, it looks like, oh, something looked like something moved right as the fly, like maybe just a split second after the fly hit the water. You guys see the stuff on the surface? That'll indicate the current. There's a current going that way. We have a light wind right now. It's around 8, but where we're at, it's light. I mean, on the apps right now, it's saying here in this town I'm at, in Belle Chasse, that it's 8. Doesn't feel like that right where we're standing. Feels like 2. It's very light. Oh. Just had something go for the tippet, not the fly. What was that? There are fish feeding. Okay, I did several casts here. I had a little interest in this right here where the tippet and the level line meet, probably little gar or something. Dirty water is always challenging. I didn't come down here intending to stand in one spot. However, if I do find a spot that's productive, I will stand there and just catch. But we have little time. Let's not give up down here so quick. Let's go around the corner. We're actually going to move closer to the pumping station, but not by much. If we can get through here without catching all this stuff. Ragweed. That's what is growing on each side. We're walking through a ragweed jungle. with chimneys. Look at that, crawfish chimney. All right, guys, I wasn't sure what to expect. We're just, you know, right here at the bridge. I can't go past the bridge because that is posted on that side, but not on the side we're on. It's a bit open here. We could probably do this. It's still dirty, but there's not a lot of stuff floating on top right here like the first spot. Kind of going to be difficult because I have to do my cast a little bit against the wind, which will cause my line to kind of jumble up on itself a little bit as I do that because the wind is pushing on it. Transporting a Tenkara rod doesn't have to be complicated. You don't necessarily need to take your level line and everything off the tip. You can keep it on there. All right, let me find that cap. It's in my pocket. The way I do this, you probably saw an example of it in the beginning of this video. We're just going to put that cap on. If you're worried about this affecting your line, this is fairly soft. This is a fairly decent level line. It's not going to hurt it. As you can see, we have these ribs here. Creates a bit of space for that line. Boom, we're on. I'm going to grab this foam spool. You can get these in bulk off of Amazon. Just look up foam spool or line keeper for Tenkara. Line keeper will get you there. And I have slits cut in this because they don't come with slits. Put that line through that slit like that, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. This is what we do. And when we get to the fly, boom, hook into that. Some Tenkara rods, when you buy them, come with a line keeper that's different than this. It'll attach to the side here somewhere, and you wrap it on like that. I have some of those here and there somewhere at the house. I don't like them as much as this. This is just a little simpler, works a little better in my opinion, but you can do whatever works best for you. Now we can go. This is my third bridge to visit on this session. It's not going that great. I've had 2 bites. We have less than 40 minutes before it is totally dark. Probably a little more than that, honestly, but yeah, 40 minutes till sunset. I think that was a gar right there. There's quite a few very active here, and just a million turtles every time. Oh, there's a gar right there. Oh, finally. Oh, I knew that would work. That spot always pays off. Yes. But what did it pay me? Paid me this little guy, little tiny gill. Totally knew that this was going to be challenging today, but I wanted to accept that challenge. We have a little bit more time to fish. If one spot pays off, maybe we should stay with that spot. We're definitely going to give it a couple more tries. I walked down to get my soft cooler, and the fly haphazardly just hit the water. This fish was on when I came back. I was wondering why my rod was on the pavement, because when I left to go get that cooler, here's what we had. We had that, and then I thought the wind did it, like the wind just did that. But no, I think this little guy did it. Second fish. And again, I just took the fly out and just dropped it, not even thinking about it. It's in the water. So here's the soft cooler. Of course, the first time there was a little more time for that to happen. Whoa, I was inventing time there. Maybe the wind did it. I'm gonna use crack, that crack, see if that'll stay. M Hood is inventing time. It's like reinventing sliced bread. Actually, it's the wheel, right? That's what they say. Reinventing the wheel. So a truck just stopped on the bridge, dumped what I think are probably fish carcasses, and instantly that alligator, I don't see what he dumped, but that alligator came like the dinner bell was ringing. I don't see the alligator quite yet. Oh, I see him now. It's right here. Highly likely that those were fish carcasses because I can smell it. I just don't see them. But it smells like cut fish up here now. So this time of year, when a major rain event like yesterday comes, what it does is it prompts a swarm. We've already had a major swarm of termites in this area, but we're getting one tonight. They're already out. I've had a couple down my shirt, one in my eye. You can see them. It might not be too bad, but yeah, it's going to be a swarm night. Well, there you go. Not much of a video, but a video nonetheless. Always challenging the day after a major rain event, especially when it's going to trigger a swarm. So we got to get out of here because I get one off me and there's probably a few down the back of my shirt. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Yeah, you're right. Oh, it'll be better tomorrow. It's just, yeah, challenging. Oh well. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Yeah, you're right.